Okay, so we'll be looking at this paper on word production, the IGCSE May June 2019, and we'll be looking at the document production. And this is related to the year 9 students who are offering who are currently handling the topic word processing. So we've looked at practicals from the WAEC angle, the WAEC, the Nigeria curriculum. We've looked at practical questions that can that they can be just get familiar with in preparation for the Cambridge examination as they're moving forward into the senior school. So this is just a kind of a preparatory for them as they move in to the next one. So we'll be looking at the document production for 2019, and so that you guys can practice as you get home, and of course there'll be tasks given to you and you can be able to practice. So if you have any issues or where you don't understand, you can always watch this video. It's right there in the Google Classroom. You can always watch this video over and over again. So let's proceed. So we have to look at additional materials, which is the candidate source files. Okay, the candidate source files are here, and of course we're going to look at it, the files, and the first thing we're going to look at is our evidence document. Yes, this is where we're going to be placing the screenshots of our work we have done. And over here I have take this off. Over here I have my own work. I'll also be working with you guys, and I have my source file which I've extracted. So I just have basically this is what you'll be seeing on the Google Classroom when you extract it. Just only this that we are going to be making use of. Okay, so let's proceed with that. So we said in the task 1, it said open the file. This the J 2019 evidence out here. So we're going to open it and let's see how we're going to work on it. So we're going to open that file right now. So let me take this off. We're going to open that file. We'll come into our source folder. We're going to open, yes. So I'm loading it on, of course, my Word document, and you're going to see something like this. Yeah. So this is it. So now let's look at what the question tells us to do. So here it says, make sure that your name, center number, and candidate number will appear on every page of this document. So you have to ensure that your name, center number, and candidate number will appear on every page of this document. They didn't specify where it's going to be in the header or footer. It's good practice that your candidate number and your center number and of course candidate number appear at the header. That can be seen right. So we're going to go right in and we're going to make sure for definitely we're going to create a header for it. So we'll go to insert and then we'll go to headers, and then we have preset built-in templates we can use on. I prefer the 3 columns, so I'm going to go that has with the left, right, and center alignment. So I'll go to it and let's go back to the question. It says so I've opened this, so this is done. It said make sure that your name, center number, candidate number. So my name is going to be there. The center number is going to be 5678, and candidate number is going to be, which is my candidate number, is going to be 1234. So let's go with that. So I have here I have Ajiro ND, okay, and of course the center number is going to be 5678. Okay, okay, holding the tab here. Okay, and here I have which is my center number is going to be 1234. Okay, just to ensure. And once I've done this, and I can close this, and if we scroll down, you're going to see that if we create another page, you see that it's appearing in every of the document. Okay, so I just undid that with Ctrl+Z. Okay, so we move forward with that. So this is done. To make sure your candidate number, your center number, and the candidate number will appear on every page of this document. So this is done. Moving forward, it says save this document in your work area as J 2019 evidence followed by the candidate number. Okay, for example, we have this. So I'm going to Obviously, I'm going to highlight this. So I will copy this, Control C, and I will come to here, and I'll just go to save. What documents? I'm going to save it as an actual Word document, and I will come here in where this is. This is where it currently is right now, and I'm going to save it as a Word document, and I'm going to replace this, and yeah, paste it here, and kind of number, which is 1234. Okay, and I'm going to save it as this. So this is saved. Yes, I know, new versions. So we have this saved. So we go back to the question. The document work there as this, and give an example. So this is checked. This is done. Okay, I have this. Now you will need to place screenshot and answers to questions in the evidence document. Obviously, we're going to do that. So let's go to task 2, which is our document. So we go down to task 2. It's a document. It said you're going to edit a report for Tawara Books, and the company uses a corporate house style for all their documents. Paragraph styles must be created and applied to the report as instructed. So let's do that. So we're going to the next thing we're going to do now is we've gotten the information there. Is then open the file, the J219 literacy, the RTF. The RTF means the rich test file. So we're going to go there right now with the source, our evidence document opened. We're going to come in here and open the literacy. Yes. So we're going to open this. Okay, so we have this open right here, and so we've opened that, and I said the page setup is set up to A4, so that's done. We've opened that, so let's check it. We said the page setup is set to A4, landscape orientation with 2 centimeters margin. Do not make any changes to the settings. Now we're going to verify this, and we're not making any changes to it. I promise you. Just going to verify that it's 2 centimeters to it. Now there's sometimes your unit of your measurement in your word may not be centimeter, it may be in other units. Maybe I'll do a different video for that to show you how you can actually change it. You go to your file, go to your options, and then I will show you where you can actually do that from. Okay, so moving on. So yeah, this instruction has been followed, so let's build this. Now save the document in your work area in the format of the software you're using with the file name fact sheet. So we're going to save this as a fact sheet. Okay, a fact sheet. We're saving this, Ctrl+C to copy it, and we come here to save it in your work area. Okay, in the format of the software. So we'll come here to file, save as. Obviously you want to save it here, and we're going to put it as a fact sheet. It's going to be a Word document. Just to verify the question again, it said save the document in your work area in the format your software using. So we're going to save it as fact sheet. That's fine. Don't ask again. So done. Okay, so we've done that. Let's go back to the question. And so this is done. Now they said place your evidence document a screenshot to show this file have been saved. Make sure there's evidence of the file type. That's our first evidence. So we come here. Now notice my kind of grid is my kind of display is in grid, so I'm going to change it to that. It's going to be in a list format, and not just list. I'm going to make it content. So no, yep, going to make it style. Detail is best. Yeah, detail is best. That's fine. So we have this here. So just put it up. Yeah, and okay. So we have this. So we're going to sort. You're just quickly going to sort by date modify. So this comes up. That's fine. And evidence of the file type. So we're going to adjust this. Okay. So we have the evidence of the file type, which is the Word document, because that's what I want to see. And I'm going to take a screenshot on it. Now you can take a snipping tool, and which is what I'm going to do because I want to see the evidence of this. If you look at the question, it said place your evidence document a screenshot to show the file type, okay, of what we have just done. Now, so we're going to take a snipping tool. So I'm coming here to, I use the Windows. Let me open the on-screen keyboard. Screen keyboard, so you see it itself. Screen keyboard. Okay, so the screen keyboard is here, so you can see what I'm doing. So you come to Windows plus Shift and plus S, and you get a snipping tool for that. The Windows plus Shift plus S, and then we can snip it. We have to show the location, of course. So we can snip it from here to the seat. Yeah, that's fine. Good. We've taken a screenshot here. I'm going to minimize this, and yeah, I'm going to save it here. This looks good. So I have my save here, and it's going to save in. Okay, that's, I can just quickly go to document and save it there. Although I'm going to take it off and paste it. So I come here to here to classes. Okay, I think I have it here. I'll just paste it here. I'm going to import it, that's fine. So I've done that. Come to the evidence document, which is evidence 1. And I'm going to paste it here. Insert. I click on the insert tab. I go to pictures, this device. I'm going back to it, to this. I'm going to import this. Now you notice that my background is dark because that's what I'm using. So you can make it use light. It's advisable to make it use light for printing, for printing's sake. But here's mine, so that's fine. So I think this is very clear. This is very legible. Okay, that's fine. It's clear. People can see the file type of that, and the extension is there to show that it is what it is. On the second thought, okay, I think I must have done something wrong. I did. Okay, the fast sheet is here, so I didn't do that. So I'm going to take it again, so we know what it is here. So that is that. Still the same thing, because I want to take this. I took the wrong one, so this is the fact sheet here. Over here. So come here, still the same process, save. Just replace this. Okay, we can close this, and we can come to our evidence document and click on insert, and we can paste it here. Okay, yes, fast sheet. This is perfect. This is good. So we move forward to that. So this has been done. So I'm going to click done. Moving on. Okay, moving on to the next question. I said place in the header your name, center number, and candidate number left align. Okay, we have 4 types of alignment. We have left align, right align, center align, and of course the justified align. So we're going to place the header our name, center number, candidate number, left align. So we come here to document, go to insert, go to the header, which they said we should do, right? You can pick this one, that's fine, you know, because it's just there, or you can just take the 3 and you can just put your name here, Ajiro, comma, my center number, we said we're using 5678, comma, candidate number we're using 1 2 3 4. So we can take this off. We're hitting on the delete button. Come here, hit on the delete button, press on the delete button, and I think we're good to go. Yes, so let's come here. We said your name, center number, and candidate number left align, and that's what we've done. Automated page number right align. Okay, so it seems we're quick to do that. So I'm just going to do Ctrl+C because it has it there. We're not done with it. Come back here, automated page number right align. So I'll come into the page number, Still on header and footer, you see page number, and we'll come to current position. We'll click on current position here. We'll click on the current position here. So we have it here, right? Current position, and you click on the plain number, and we have it right here. So we can close. That's looking good. So we have this. So we have your name, center number, kind number, left align. That's done. Automated page number, right align. This is also done. Place an automated date field, right align in the footer to display today's date. So how do we do that? We're going to place in the footer. We have the header, the footer. The footer is at the bottom, the header is at the top. So we're going to place the footer, the dates to show that, and it's going to be right aligned. Automated date field, right aligned in the footer to display today's date. So let's do that. So we come here to insert, insert here. Okay, we come into a footer. Okay, and we'll take this. Okay, we come here, right align the same. We come here to date and time, and we put in today's date. Okay, I think this seems fair. Today's date. There's no format given, so there's no format given, but I think this fine. Okay, I can pick this one. This looks yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Take this. Okay, that's fine. Okay, 27 September 2022. Okay, that's fine. So we come here. Although there's still some things in the footer we're going to take off. We're going to still have to take off this, but we want to be sure that they said place automated date field right align in the footer to display today's date. We've done that. Okay, let's check this. It said make sure that all alignment matches the page margin. So let's quickly check it. If it matches the page margin, what you have to do is you have to get a rule. You have to add a ruler. To add a ruler, you come here to view, to the view tab, and then your ruler. You have to check your ruler. Okay, you check it so that to ensure that they are all in the same page margin. Do I have it in the page margin? Yes. If you come to the print preview here, you can actually see what I'm talking about. Okay, the print here, all looking good. Yeah, all looking good. So so yeah, that's it. So that's done. Make sure all alignment matches the page margin. We've done that. No other text or placeholders are included in the headers and footers. So let's do that right now, and let's take that off right now. So let's take it off right now. I'm going to reduce the zoom ruler. I'm going to zoom out so I can take this off. Double click on this. You double click on the headers or the footers so that you can wipe or make any modifications you want to make to it. So here I'm doing this, and that's fine. And I'm coming here to do this. So no other text or placeholders are included in the header footers. Yes, correct. Headers and footers are displayed on our page. I'm very sure it is. So we're going to check it. Okay, correct, because they're right there in the headers, and if you keep going down, you see. But let's check just to be sure. Do they appear in all of them? Yes, it does. Okay, so let's move on. And so let's move on with question. We have here, it says question 3. It said create and store the following styles, basing each on the default paragraph style. So let's create them. We call them the style manager, but let's create them. So we have the house style specifications being given. So let's start creating. It said create and store the following styles within each of the default paragraph styles. So let's start creating each of them here. So I come here to my document. Then under home, we're going to see styles. Now you see something like this, which is a dialog box launcher, and it shows you that it previews and manage and customize your text style in Word. Okay, we use it to see and edit formatting details of each style. We can create new ones, and we come here and we have them here. So you click on this plus to create a new one. So we'll click on them to start creating, and the first style name is called the TW subtitle. That's what I'm going to go, the TW subtitle. Copy it. Of course, your exam you can't copy. You have to practically do that on you have to type it and ensure you type it in exactly the way it is. Okay, so I paste it here, and of course, paragraph, it is based on the normal, um, of course, normal paragraph style, because that's what the creator said. It has to be based on its default paragraph style. So we have this, and so let's check the specification for it. Is we have serif now, and we have the sans serif, and we have the serif. So the serif is the Times New Roman because it has the same properties, and the sans serif is for your area. Okay, so we go for the sans serif, which is this. Okay, let's check serif Times New Roman. Okay, the font style is, or your point is 18, so we're going to make it here 18. Okay, let's move on. Alignment is left, so we'll make the alignment left default. Enhancement is underlined, so we are underlining it. Okay, line spacing is single, and no space before and no space after, so let's check it. Line spacing, so we come here for the line spacing, we'll come here to format, we'll come into paragraph, and you see that the line spacing is single, and of course there's no spacing before and after, so that looks good. And then with this, I think we're good to go, and we can okay it. Check here, it's been created. It's been created. That's fine. Now notice that some text is been affected with this. Don't bother yourself. It's been affected because that is where your cursor is. Okay, that is where your cursor currently is, and of course, as you're creating those things, it's going to actually affect. So don't bother yourself because we're still going to format everything on it. So we come to the next one. We create a new one, and we come to the next one. So this is done. Okay, this is done. The next one is the TW subhead. So that's the name of the style name, TW subhead. Copy it, come here, paste it here. It's based on the normal. Okay, and let's check the specification. So we have serif, which is Times New Roman. We have 14. So we can actually type it. It doesn't take much. We have alignment is center, so we make it center. Okay, 14, that's good. And it's going to be bold and underline for the enhancement. So bold and underline for the enhancement. It has a single line spacing, and spaces after is 6 points. Okay, single line spacing will come to format, we come to paragraph, single, and after we have 6 points, so that's fine. That is done. We can okay it. Okay, so this seems good to go. Excuse me. The TW body, and for this is sans serif, and we're going to create that for TW body. Copy this and come here to the style name, TW, and the style is based on the normal style. Okay, because it's default, right? And we're going to use the area. Okay, and I said earlier on that we sans serif means what we have in the new one is area, and serif is Times New Roman. The point is 10 points as the font size. 10 points. We have justified as the alignment. Justified as the alignment. Okay. Okay, so we don't have, so we'll come here to alignment right. We'll make it justified here. Okay, justified. Now, if you don't see that, you go to the format, the paragraph, and then you see it, and a single line, and the space is 6 after. Single line, and the space is 6 after, so that's fine. Okay, so I okay this, looking good, looking good, and okay, so we are done with this. We've created understanding. We move on. Okay, that's done. The next one is the TW table. create on this app. Control plus C to create TW table. We come here for this here and paste it here, and it's going to be normal TW table. Let's check the properties. Is sans serif is area, okay, and the font is 11. Font is 11. Moving on. The alignment is center alignment, and I think, okay, center alignment. We don't have it here, so we come here to paragraph. So alignment here is centered, okay. Centered italics, okay, italics, okay, italics will do that. Spacing, single line spacing is double, so let's make it single line spacing. Okay, so italics, we've done that here. Italics is set 11 italics and single line spacing, so that's good. So we're done with that. Okay, so we have created all our style. We've created all our style here. So I think this looks good, so I can check. All right, let's move on. Now here it said evidence 2, take a screenshot to show the style setting that have been defined for the TW subhead style. So we're going to take a screenshot to show the style settings that have been for this, which is the subhead style, and make sure there's evidence that this style is based on the default paragraph style. So place this in our evidence document. So we come here to this and subhead, and we're going to right click on it, click on modifier to show, just to be sure, subhead style, yes, and we're going to bring in our paragraph along with it. So we're going to move this as well with it to ensure, okay, we can move this here, that's good, and paragraph, move this here, so we have the two of them together side by side, and then they can see, just to check, we have 14 center, okay, both on underline, and we have single and 6. Okay, so this looks good. I'm going to use my sniffing tool to take a screenshot, Windows plus Shift plus S, and I can take a screenshot of this, which I'm going to place in the evidence document. So we have this, it's looking good. Here I'm going to save. Okay, save your work here. We're just going to save it inside our folders. Okay, that looks good. I can close this and come here to my evidence document, which is document evidence 2. Okay, it's not going to work. I have to close this, close this. Okay, that's fine. Come to insert and pictures, this device, and I'll paste it here. Perfect. Okay, perfect. I will still need to crop because I don't want some of the size to show. Okay, this is good. Okay, 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 that's good. I've cropped. Good for everybody to see. Make an enlargement. It's visible to see. Yes. Okay, visible to see. Okay. Okay. So we have that, and so this is done. Moving on. Question 4. The style name TW title has already been created. Store and apply to the title text. So the TW title has been created. Store and apply to the title text. Okay, I'm going to do that. So I come here. So it's been created. Right click, title. Okay, I've applied it. Now it says has already stored and applied to the title text. Now modify the TW title style so that only the following formatting is applied. So we're going to modify it. So come here, right click, come to modify. Okay, let's check the question. Sans serif, which is area. Okay, 32 is a point. So we'll look for it. 32, but we don't have 32 here, so we're just gonna type it. That looks good. We have alignment right. Okay. Bold and italicized, so it's bold, italicized. They don't want an underline, so single line spacing. So we're going to check for single line spacing. Okay, nothing before or after, so we're taking the before and after out. Okay, just single line spacing, and we're good. Okay, so we've applied that, and just in case you haven't done that, highlight and click on title. That has been applied. Okay, we're making progress, so that is done, and so we've done this. Now moving forward. Now take a screenshot of the style setting for the TW title style to show that these have been changed. Place this in your evidence document. So we come here. We want to show that this has been changed. So we come to the title. Oh boy. So right click on this. Okay. Modify, and we come here to paragraph to show that this has been modified, and we're going to take a snipping tool about it. Windows Shift plus S. Okay, taking that, I'm going to save it. Save. Okay, place it in my evidence, in my source folder, and screenshot on it. Thank you. I can close. Come to my evidence document, which is evidence 3, and I'll place it here. Insert pictures, this device. Okay, this is it. Yeah. Okay, to show that this actually is been, I can enlarge it so that it's clear here. Okay, that looks good. Moving on. If you don't see it well, I'm going to zoom so that you see that it has been placed. Okay. So yeah, take a screenshot of the style setting for TW style to show that this have been changed. We have done that in our evidence 3. So this is good. Moving on. Display this custom style name as a list in the style manager or organizer. Provide screenshot evidence of this list. So we have to place the screenshot in the evidence 4. So we're going to take a custom style name as a list. So what we are simply, what this screenshot means is that we're going to take a screenshot of your style manager or your organizer, which is here. For those who are wondering how to get to it, if it's not here, you cancel. You come here to your home tab, and under style, you click on the dialog box launcher, and you have this. So we're going to take a screenshot of this. Okay. Windows plus Shift plus S, and I'm going to take my snipping tool, and I'm going to do something like this. Just want to see this. That's fine. Open it here. Come to save. If you don't have a, if your snipping tool is not working whatsoever, it's just take a screenshot. Windows plus print screen, and that will work. Some systems you're using with like Windows 7. I doubt if there's anybody using it, but then I think it's FN print screen or print screen, whatever. It works just with that. Okay, so we take this and we can save. Have we done that? Yes, we have. We've done that. So we close this and we go to our evidence documents, and we place this in evidence 4. Insert pictures. Okay, just to highlight it so it can be seen. Okay, this looks good. I think I think it looks good. Well, I think it's looking good so far, right? Simple so far, right? Okay, and so we've done with this, so you can see, and we're just getting the marks along the way. Okay, so we have this. Then below the title, add the subtitle. So below the title, we're going to add the subtitle, report edited by, and we're going to add our name to it. Okay, so we'll come here to the document. Below the title, paste it here, edited by Ajiro and okay, so that's fine. Let's go. So add your name, just one mark. We've got one mark already, so let's style it. Now apply the TW sub style to the text. So let's apply it. Okay, so we highlight it. To apply any style, highlight that group of text, and we come to the subtitle. Okay, and this looks good. We've done that. Okay, and we come here to our question. Apply the video subtitle to the text. I've done that, and so far it's looking easy. So far it's looking good. All right, so let's go. Apply the TW body style to the rest of the document. So let's apply that to the rest of the document. So we come here to a document and highlight this to the rest of the document, TW body, and we highlight this. So that is that. So that's been done, and so I've applied that to the rest of the document. Now, rest of the document means exception of the title and the subtitle. Okay, all right. Now change the page layout so that only the text from the subheading history to the end of the paragraph heading Libya, Rwanda is displayed in 2 columns of equal width with a 2 centimeter space between the columns. Okay, that seems too much. All right, let's break it down. Okay, so change the page layout so that only the text from, so we can, let's look for history, the subheading history. Let's look for it in the document. Okay, let me think of this history. Okay, I have it history here. Okay, to the thing they said Libya, Rwanda, Tunisia. I want to be sure. Libya, Rwanda, Tunisia. So we're going to create a page outside only the text from this to that. So we're going to do that right now. Okay. Highlight it to this. Okay. Now it's displayed in 2 columns with a 2 centimeter space between. Okay. So let's go. We come here to the layout tab, columns. Now don't be quick to jump to 2 columns. You go to more columns because we need to add the spacing. So we come to 2 columns, and then the spacing here is 2 centimeter. They said, so we come here to 2 centimeter. Okay, we have it 2 centimeters, and then we can click on OK. Okay, that looks good. That looks good so far. It's looking good so far. Okay, so we come here. So this is done. 2 marks. Okay, 2 marks gotten, and we have this. Now, identify the 6 subheadings in the document and apply the TW subhead style to each one. Okay, so we're going to identify the 6 of them. Subheadings 666. They said, let's identify them. So we have 1. Now, if you want to apply this, look at the question again. Identify the subheading and apply TW subhead style. To apply this, what we can do, instead of applying it one after the other, you can just hold your control, look for the next one and select it, hold your control, and you're highlighting the next one. Looking for the next one. That's third one here. Keep going. The fourth one here. Keep going. The fifth one here. And I think I see the sixth one here. Okay. Yeah. And then we can come to our home. The style. The subhead style. Okay. That looks good. That looks good. Subhead style. So 6 it is. All right. So I've done that subhead style. That is good. Highlighted. Import the image J219 J219 gender .jpg and place this below the subheading, the gender gap. So okay, let's go to the question gender gap. Where is gender gap? Where is gender gap? All right, just messing around. All right, so they said, let's go to the question again. It said import the image J219 gender and place this below the subheading. That's the subheading. We'll place it below the subheading. So just you hit on your enter to do that, and we're going to insert the image. Here, open our source folders. We have it right here, right? So we insert on it, and here, so we have it here. So that is done. Now rotate the image 180 degrees. Okay, we are rotating things now. Right, so I come here to this here, which is to rotate object. Now they say 180, so I'm going to rotate it to the right 2 times. 1, again 2. For those of you that know mathematics, you know that 90 plus 90 degrees plus 90 degrees 180. If you think 90 plus 90 degrees plus 90 degrees not 180, you can add Mr. Joseph, you can add Mr. Jimo. I think they're going to prove my theory right. Okay, all right, so we have that. Okay, so we have this rotate the image 180 degrees. That is done. Now we're going to make some formatting to the image. I said format the image so that it is aligned to the right. Okay, and the top of the paragraph starting is aligned to the right and top of the paragraph starting. So we'll come here, wrap text. We're going to make it tight, and we're going to move it. Yes, that's fine. Now instead align it to the right margin at the top of the paragraph starting, so it has to start together with that. So let's go starting the set. Okay, that looks good. Starting. Okay, that looks good. Starting, that looks good. There's little or no difference between the male and female. So starting on that line. The text wrap around the image, we've done that. Obviously, if it's going to be aligned to the right starting, the text is going to be wrapped around it. So it should look like this. And I'm very sure we've done a good job on that. So we can come here to say, you know what, we can beat our chest. We've done a good job so far. So clap for yourself. If you've gone to this place, just clap for yourself. You've done a good job. I'm so proud of you, like so proud of you. All right, and we can come to the next one. Apply bullet to the list from the test. That's question 14. Apply bullets to the list from the text. Okay, so we start from adults. We don't know where this is, so let's start from this. Let's copy this and we go to the document. So to get your find is right here under the home tab. You see find, you click on it and we click on this, and then we see it is okay. It's here. Okay, adult from 76% to 85%, and then to other cohorts, yeah, to 90 degrees, other cohorts to 90 degrees. So we have that. So we're going to highlight this. Now, did they give us any particular bulletin we're going to use? It said apply bullet to the list from the test. Okay, um no specific one given. Okay, no specific one given, so we're going to just go with the one I like the one I super love. And I love box, so I'm going to go with the box. And let's go on. Make sure that the bullets are indented 2 centimeters from the left margin. So let's do that. So we go to paragraph. Indented, we'll come to indentations here. Are indented to, let's come again, are indented to from the left margin. Okay, so yes, before text, so 2 centimeter. So you can see that it said the bullets are indented 2 centimeters from the left margin, so from the left as before the text, 2 centimeters, and we're good to go. Let's still see. The list is a single line spacing with no space before or after. Single line with no space before or after. So we take this off. There is a 6 point after the last item. We're going to do that. So we're good. So we have this and a 6 point. So we come into a paragraph and we can add a 6 point here. Okay, so that seems good. And so we can do this. We've done a good job so far, guys. So we come here, go into question 15. Locate the adult literacy progress table in the document. So let's locate it. So we can cancel this. The adult literacy, yeah, this is it here. The young man is right here. So we have insert a new column as the third column in the table and enter the data shown in bold into this new column. Now watch this. So this is the first column, second column. Now we want to put in the next one to make it the third column. So we come here, right click, insert, and we come to insert column to the right. Okay, so we have this column to the right here, and it said inside new column in the table and enter the data shown in bold. Shown in bold. Okay, shown in bold. Now shown in bold does not mean that you have to type it in bold. No, so you can literally, all you have to do is paste it here. What region is 2000? Arab states 68%. I want to pause the video and type this before I continue, but let me just do it together. We just do it together, and you see it right here. Okay, Central and Arab and Eastern Europe, Asian, Central Asia. We have this. East Asia and the Pacific. We have 92 for East Asia and the Pacific. Latin America and the Caribbeans. The Caribbeans, okay? All right. And we have South and West Asia. So paste it here. And we have Sub-Saharan Africa to this. Okay, guys, we're done. I wanted to pause the video just to do it, but you know what? We're doing it together. All right, we're doing it together. We're all in this together. All right, we're all in this together. All right, so we're here. Let's go back to the question. We've done that. Okay. So let's beat our chest to this. Okay, looking good. Apply the TW table style to the table. So let's apply that style to the table. So we're going to select the table, come to our style manager organizer and apply this. Okay, applied. All right, it's applied. All right. So make sure no text is wrapped within the table. So let's make sure that no text is wrapped within the table. Yes, I see a text wrap within the table. So I'm just going to adjust this a little. Okay, ensure that it's within the column, the page margin. Okay, done. Okay, no text is wrapped within the table. An outside border only. Listen to this. An outside border only with no internal grid lines is displayed when printed. Now, and they said the border and all data fit within the color width. Okay, so let's do that. So we come here and under the table design, layout, column width. Okay, let me close this. So yeah, fit within, that's auto fit, right? So fit or fit. Okay, so we have the auto fit, so that's fine. This fine. This looking good. Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. Now we're going to no outside border only with an outside border only with no internal grid lines. So these are the grid lines, guys. These are the grid lines. All this inside of the grid line. We don't want that. So we come here to home, and under here we're going to put outside border. Okay, we're going to do no borders. Okay, no borders. Come here and we put outside borders. That's looking good, guys. So let's move. There's a 6 point space after the table. Okay, so let's do that. After the table, is it 6? Now this is another trick. Now notice that this is 10 and it says 6, right? So we come here with, we reduce it to, it gets to 6. That's another cheat to use. Okay, all right, yeah, don't cheat, but it will make you work easy. All right, so this after the table. Okay, so I think we've done with this. Okay, and moving on, format the first row of the table to be bold and italics. They say format the first row of the table to be bold and italics. Let's check. It's bold, it's italics, it's bold. Okay, center line over the 4 columns. Now center line over the 4 columns means we have to properly match it. So to that we're going to merge it. Notice it's in grid, so we come here to the layout and we come to merge cell. Now it's merged. Okay, over the 4 columns. So this is done. Yep. Apply superscript. Let's go. Now apply superscript formatting to only the text education 2030 in the last paragraph. They say apply superscript formatting to only the text. This is the text here. 2030 education. So I will copy this. I don't know where it is. Okay. I'm not Flash. I'm not Superman. I'm just somebody that I was doing this. Okay. So I will come here to home and I come to editing, come to find, paste this. And oh, yeah, it is. Voila. I've seen you. You kryptonite. All right. All right. All right. That sounded very tense. All right. So come here, highlight it. I hold my shift plus my arrow right to get it. All right. Plus arrow right to get it. And I come here to the sets, apply the superscript formatting to only the text. Now we have what we call the subscript and the superscript. Here is what we call it. Let me show you. Here is the superscript and here is the subscript. Now the keyboard shortcut for the subscript is Ctrl plus equals to, right? While for the superscript is Ctrl plus Shift plus plus. I come again. Ctrl plus equals to and Ctrl Shift plus plus. Okay, that's just what it is. So I come here to what the superscript, and that is fine. And So we come here back to the question. It says, okay, so that is done. Spell check and proofread the document. So let's spell check and proofread the document. To spell check, we'll come to review. To spell check, okay. To spell check, should be here. Preview should be here. You know what, guys? If it's not here, we can just come to we can search for it, spell check, and there you have it, the spell check and grammar, and we can actually check our spellings, and so that should be, yeah, literally that should be in review. Proofread it here. Editors, okay, editor score is this. Accessibilities, okay, all right. Language, trying to look for it. Should be here. So this switching windows, no macros. Reference to reference should be okay. So we're just gonna go with it. Spell checking. Okay, spell checking for it, and we can see that in the spell checking, spelling. So if you, I think it's editors, guys. It's editors. For other versions, you can have it as I'm using 2021, so it's a little bit different from what you have. So it's editors. Editors works. We have a spell checking here, and I will check your work for you. Okay, so we have the spell checking here and your grammar. So the spelling is good. It's showing that the spelling is good here, and we have that editor is here. But you can also, whatever you don't know, you can just search for it, spell checking, and it will just bring it up for you. Okay, it can just bring it up for you specifically, and then you have editor score, which is 84%. So it's actually very good. It's very good. And let's look at the thing that they want us to change, which are grammars. Let's look at the grammars. Similarly, okay. Similarly, the literacy, comma, okay. Low, no. Next, ignore. Adult and youth literacy rate have improved. No, ignore. 5 decades ago, comma, ignore. Must be maintained. Oh, that's good. That's good. So far no issues. Okay. Okay, so make sure proofread. We have done this. Check. Make sure the lists and tables are not split over the columns. So let's check over columns or pages. The lists and tables are not split over. So let's check. We're going to reduce this in 2 ways. The tables, are they splitting? No. The lists, are they splitting? No. So that's good, guys. That's good. So let's go ahead for this. So make sure this is done. So this is done. There are no windows of offense. Let's check. Okay, no, this is okay. There are no blank pages. There are no blank pages. This is done. The house style has been followed and the correct style applied as instructed. We have done that. The spacing is consistent between all items. Yes, it's consistent among all items. Then, so yeah, with that done, they said save the document using the same file name and format used in step 1. So we're going to save the document now with that. So we can hit on file here and we can save. And moving ahead, make sure your name, set numbers are on your report. Printer 1 make sure your name, center numbers, candidate numbers, and your report. So with this, we can just save the document with this. We have done that in step 1. What is using the same file name and format using step 1? So let's go back to step 1. Yes, fact sheet done. Okay, done. That we can print our documents. Okay, for printing our documents, I will show you what to do. In case for the senior students who also are watching this, so we can come to file and we can come to print, and here you have your document. Here you can reduce to have them both side, and you can have the printer. If your printer is connected, you choose the printer here, and of course everything is looking good. So I think with this we are good to go. Okay, with this we're good to go. Save, and let's close it. Now let's check our source document to ensure that it's here. So if we go back and we open it again, it's right here, guys. It's right here. So we have this, and this is good to go. Now we have some questions here. Now some question time. It's not done yet. They said answer the following questions and record your answers in your evidence document. Okay, thank God it's open. What does the file extension CSV stands for? So the file extension CSV stands for, we come here, CSV stands for comma separated values. Okay, CSV comma separated values. The second question here is outline two characteristics of a CSS file. Okay, so let's outline two characteristics of a CSS file. So we have the first one, the I. They are stored as a text file and I think I'll put it here. And the second one is they are separated with commas. Okay, so those are the two characteristics of a CSV file. Explain one example when a CSV file will be used. One example that will be when importing data to your database. Very important. If CSV files are so good when importing data to our databases. Okay, I think with that we're done. We're done with our work here. Okay, save. So here it's done, and we're done with this. They said type your answers in your evidence document using no more than 50 words. And now how do we show it's no more than 50 words? We come here. How many words is this? 19 out of 1, so they are 19. Okay, 19, so it's not much, guys. Okay, if you're adding everything, it's no more than 50. Even with what they've added, it's no more than, everything is just 27. So it's very good. We're in the good. Okay, no more than 15. Okay, so this is okay. So we've answered this, and we've answered that. We can check this. So with that, guys, we're done with what document production. Save our evidence documents, and we come here to our source file to ensure that they are there with our fact sheet and evidence. So with this we've come to the end of it. So thank you so much for staying with me to the end, for my students, and I hope this was very helpful, because yes, I've sent this question to your Google Classroom, so you check it out and try to practice this. I'm still going to teach you in the class, in the classroom. I'm going to be live and direct and teaching you about this. So thank you so much, and do have a wonderful night first. All right, and yeah.